Welcome to Las Vegas. You're watching EOtv.
Welcome to Vegas. Be who you want to be. Or in my case, be who Shelby wants you to be.
It's my pleasure and distinct honor to introduce Las Vegas' quintessential entrepreneur today. The guy behind me at the Eagles concert, Mr. Steve Wynn.
We're really excited to have Steve Wynn here today because Steve, amongst anyone probably in the world, speaks the language of entrepreneurs better than anybody. He's going to give these folks inspiration and aspiration like nobody's business.
Hey, what do you think of Steve? Fantastic.
Absolutely incredible.
It was mind-blowing.
Man, listening to Chuck and Steve, that's so Vegas. I was just sitting there thinking, this is Vegas.
Oh my God, what a cool thing.
You know what? He nailed it. He nailed it.
It was so real and so honest.
You know, I knew I was going to come here and be entertained this morning. I thought I was going to hear a lot of bravado and look what I did, and this city is here because of me. But we didn't get that. I got a sense that he related to his audience. He knew who we were.
It was cool to see such a great big individual be pushed to tears just speaking to us, so that makes you feel really good.
I think that even though he's talking such a large scale of dollars, you can apply it to, $1 in a small business.
Hey, yes.
What'd you think of Mr. Wynn?
Oh, he's my idol.
Yeah?
Yep, absolutely. And I'm not bullshitting
His
here.
comments about the drive and the challenge was right on.
I read many books on him, so, when I saw Steve Wynn, must listen.
Yeah. Very relevant. Successful man, still has his problems just like the rest of us. What's business?
Real estate development.
Oh, so this was right up.
Exactly.
Is that your take home from this? Yeah, that he's just as messed up as I am.
What was your take home from his speech?
Live your dream.
Follow your passions. It's not about the money.
I wrote piles of notes.
I wrote down, help teach the kids their passion.
Screw the money, go for the passion. Yeah.
If you're not passionate about it, it's not happening.
Which I think a lot of us here know inside, but to hear a guy that made it as big as Wynn, just go out there and say that and still do it. What was your big inspiration, your take home from that speech?
That everyone has certain moments where they have to decide on what they have to do, and if it's with their investors, and just make a decision and go for it.
What was your aha moment from his speech?
When he said the moment when he was really scared, I thought it's quite common. I think it's very common in all of us.
He nailed the whole room. He was right on.
He inspired us. I'm going to go home and do another deal.
Right on. They're not capable of cashing out and cruising. They're not going to buy an RV, this group.
No.
Mr. Wynn, thank you very much for your time.
Could I just get one question from you, Mr. Wynn?
Sure.
EO has been around for 20 years, and this is our 20-year anniversary. With your great vision, what do you see we should be doing with entrepreneurs? We have 8,000 members over the next 20 years. What do you think we should do?
I think the healthiest thing that you're doing is what you're doing now. Bring everybody together just to compare notes. This group, if you have speakers that stimulate them into being more candid with themselves and with each other, that's very healthy. They'll come to their own conclusions. Those are the kind of people they are. It's a very unusual organization.
Yes.
Even more than YPO. These are the owners.
Yes.
So this group has total diversity but tremendous homogeneity. And the only thing you can do with this group is stimulate them and leave them alone with each other.
Now, it's been said that every great entrepreneur with a great new innovation has to go first through ridicule, then debate, and then the idea becomes self-evident. Do you agree with this?
I think that's a cycle that repeats over and over again.
How do you handle the ridicule?
You can't hear it. You're too focused on your idea. You don't hear that shit. Oh, you do? It's an ancillary issue. You say, what did that asshole say?
That's right.
And then you haven't got time to worry about it.
Now, great faith comes with being an entrepreneur. And when you have these long projects, like 5 years long.
Mine are all that long.
How do you keep all the people around you with that same faith and to keep focused on the project?
Because the groups that are with me have been through it with me before. They understand the time frame. So they're comfortable with it. They understand it's necessary. That if we don't take the time, we'll screw up. So they have their part of that calendar.
It's been said that entrepreneurs have a gift that a lot of people jokingly call it ADD. What do you feel like you have a little bit of that yourself?
Just the opposite.
Yeah.
My attention, no deficit. I have a surplus. When I focus, I don't eat, I don't care. I go weeks and months, totally oblivious to everything else. I do not. I have the opposite. I have focus disorder. When we work on a project, like a jigsaw puzzle, you come to the part where you know what you did is close but not great, because you don't do bad work after all these years. And you come up with an idea, but it's sort of, yeah. Then there comes a moment when a thing, a part of it, is like, whoa, yes. And inside, everything says yes. The trick is not to go until you get that feeling. The hard part is that feeling doesn't come on schedule, and you get dry. And the difference between the boys and the men in this business is the man says, it's not right, I don't care how long it takes, I'm not going. The project's going to be late, it's going to cost more, I don't give a shit. There is where the separation occurs.
Fantastic.
And that always happens. It just when. And when it shows up for me, there's an old enemy. I'm dry. I haven't got it. I got to go do something else. I got to concentrate on a different part. This isn't right yet. I had the expansion to Macau ready last Chinese New Year. Since then, I did not open it. I spent $40 million in abandonment and new construction, and it opens December 20th. I took out a restaurant that we never used. Beautiful. Because it wasn't right. Now, normally, that would be like, fire that guy. that CEO's a moron. I made changes. We'll open it in June. We made the changes in June. It still wasn't right. It didn't have enough retail. I ripped it out again. And we open it December 15th and January 15th. Everything is finished, and it is exquisite.
Fantastic.
1 year. Now, undoubtedly, I not only did I blow the 40 million, but I probably would have made an extra 60. But I cared more about the result than the 100 million. Now that is a sickness.
Less conversation.
My name is Eric Chester. I'm the president and CEO of Generation Y, Inc., a training and consulting firm that deals with the employment and employability of 16 to 24-year-olds, those that you may pay the least but rely on the most.
I'm Christine Comerford Lynch from Mighty Ventures, and I want to talk to you about how to boost the value of your business.
I just saw Christine Comerford Lynch, and I was very impressed. She's a new speaker to EO.
And it was incredibly informative.
She's really one of the best speakers that I've seen and I've been to several universities.
This is what PowerPoint does, right? This is what business presenters do.
I'm Linda Spillane, and I'll never look at my PowerPoint presentations the same way again.
Hi, I'm with Michelle from EO Winnipeg. And Michelle, do you know what's happening in that room behind us right now?
Yeah, I think there's a bunch of guys learning a lot of things about sex.
Hey, how was the session in there? You know, EOtv was not allowed to go inside and film this. So what did you learn?
Very interesting. A lot of different things to improve your sexual life activity.
Yeah, so you think you're going to be a much better man?
Lover, yes, of course.
Just saw Shep, excellent, motivational speaker, customer service, got a lot out of it.
We're here with Chef Pike and just went to his speech. It was fantastic, very motivating. Now, are you an EO member?
I am, since 1994.
Good. Now, what are you looking forward to for the rest of this week?
There's going to be some great speakers. Guy Kawasaki, love listening to him. I've seen him a number of times. There's some great breakouts that I want to hit. But I think more important, I have no idea who I'm having dinner with tonight. These dine-arounds. You know, you have no idea, but it's always fantastic.